Hi everybody, here's part 2 of my little haul. This is from Michael's, of course. I'm also going to give you a sneak peek on a mini album that I made yesterday, and I'm going to do a tutorial on it later. This is just some Prima Flowers I found on clearance. There's, I don't know about you guys, but our Michael's stores vary depending on which one you go to. There's one near my house, of course, that doesn't have a really good clearance area, and I love clearance. I really have a hard time paying full price for anything. And then there's another one over near where I used to live, which is, a few miles away, but it's worth the drive. And they have the most incredible clearance section. It's not like all over the store, like how most of the places they'll have it at a kiosk or the end cap. And this place, they have like a whole section that everything goes to. And you just start digging and go crazy. So I didn't go too crazy though, did I? I just got some Prima Flowers. Excuse me, I thought they'd be pretty for Christmas. And I'm kind of excited to use those. I got Martha's little Scallop Punch. I think this will be really lovely for... I've got a Paris kit from Life on the Scrappy Side that I'm going to be doing, and I know she put a tutorial up already, or a preview, I'm sorry. And I think this is going to be really just beautiful for that book. And of course, with Christmas coming, it'll be pretty. I broke down and got, and I've already used them, some Tim Holtz stamps. It's weird. I love his art, and I love his, all his doodads, but I've purchased maybe a couple stamps here and there of his in the past, but this is the first set I've bought it. I don't know why it took me so long. I just love this guy. I think everybody has got to be drawn to this, It's just a really cool saying and just a neat, almost like a Charlie Chaplin silhouette, just kind of that melancholy but hopeful look to it. So I got that, and then I found Martha has some really cool, it's called Vintage Leaf Glitter. The colors are yummy. I just love them. She's so good. And anyways, to me it kind of reminds me of Mica Flake. So I'm gonna have fun, I know, working with this. This is gonna be great. And then of course I did break down and get K & Company's Life's Journey. I already used a couple pages for my sneak peek on my mini album I'm going to show you. And then I also had fun. I bought a bag of these little clear floral thingies. And sorry about that. Marie from Aloha Mahubai. I'll put her little address in the link. She does a really great tutorial on this. And at first I thought, I'm not going to take my time to do that. But it was so fast and easy. You just put the little clear beads in those little Ziploc bags, a couple drops of alcohol ink, squishy, and you're done. And I'll show you what I already made with that. This I wanted to show. I don't know if a lot of people know about this. I got this today at the fabric store with my tool. And it's Beacon Adhesive Fabri-Tac. And this is the end-all glue for ribbon. It never, how some glues can show through on the ribbon. I've tried my ATG gun on some, and it works fine on some, but like velvet ribbon, it just, the velvet pulls right off. So any kind of fabric, burlap, anything, this is the glue to have. It works with other materials, but for fabric, this is the bomb. So, well, that's probably an old saying now, isn't it? I also got some great paints. I'm doing another project for a neighbor for his church. He wants me to decorate. I've got about 40 bags to decorate for some kids for their birthdays. Anyways, I want to show you the little mini album. I found a tutorial yesterday, or a demonstration, and this is made with 1 page of 12 by 12 paper. The inside is, and it's all about, it's kind of almost like a folding technique that you would, it's almost kind of, I want to say pop-up, but it's not a pop-up, but it's a really cool folding technique. And each page has a pocket, depending on how it's folded, so that there's 2 or 1 side pockets, depending on which way you put the paper. And then every page inside has a pocket. I just said that. Okay. Every page has a pocket, in other words, either on the side or up on top. And I put little journaling spots, 7 gypsy journaling spot. I glimmer misted it. And then just made little, these little doohickeys are from just an old Cosmo Cricut die cut page I had. That kind of matched the paper. This is Life's Journey paper. I think this is basic gray. I got this from my Sammy girl. And this is just 2 pieces of cardboard. And then this is a piece of the basil has kind of they've come out with that core kind of coordination paper. But when you sand it, it almost becomes, to me, suede-y, or kind of like suede. So I took a piece of the basil cardstock and embossed it with, I think this is damask Cuttlebug folder, and then I just edged the cover front and back with gold paint dauber. And behind this picture, this transparency, is a piece of the Life's Journey. I think it's this, yeah, there it is right there. I just ripped a little piece of that kind of handwritten paper, which goes back to my last video, and the envelopes and the letters. You can make your own paper like this, but, and then this transparency, this is actually my great aunt. And what I do is, when I find old pictures, this is obviously my family photo, my grandparents, there's my grandma here. But what I do is I scan all my old photos and postcards, and then I either print them off on my computer, or I take it, I put it on a USB, take it to Kinko's, and have them do it. They can do it for 50 cents a sheet. And to me, that saves wear and tear on my printer, cost of my ink, which is, more than that. And plus, they can get a much better transparency because they've got higher powered copy machines than I do. And they don't streak on, sometimes on mine you can see, on just an inkjet, you can see big streaks. Plus, on inkjet is gonna, it can, if it gets a little wet or whatever, it can smear. So that's just kind of a nice tip if you want to start working, or if you do work with transparencies. I suggest going to like an Office Max or Kinko's or whatever. Did I say Kinko's? I go to Office Max. Anyways. So, anyways, that's Great Aunt Eugenie. And then this little birdie is from this collage. Well, don't tell Lisa at Collage Stuff, but I cut up one of her little birdies here. So, we won't tell her. I copied it too. But anyways, and this little piece is my ribbon from Sam again. And here are my little dewdrops that Marie taught me how to do. And I love them. I think they're so cool. So anyways, here's the little book that I am flipping around here. But I'm going to show the tutorial on this. It's really simple. It's really just about folding and gluing and having fun. So there we go. I will do a tutorial pretty soon here, and I hope you enjoy it. Please subscribe and leave a comment. Thank you. Bye.